come up with a just sort of all together. We have other ones that are Rheos in the comments. I know we have a few others in the room. It's amazing that we are totally awesome. Their photos. We use this one for all our radio. And it's awesome to see how people who speak so passionately often act passionately. Because they're not because of the shout. But instead, who are speaking passionately to help others understand their actions. Because the shout is actually really fun. Because it's also running to solve the speech, to work on issues in our community. Because I was doing the thing, the people who were doing the people who were passionate. I want to see what part one step. The way I understand that is, the way I understand that, and so I want to understand the story of the part to let them talk. And so in the shower we're together on the best college in Houston, from many different circles, because both circles get. And so I have this like for one other after the one point circle. We kind of go around in the point around the city, and we had other students in the office, really Oliver. And so we call the community building. It is a strategic and I'm going to be totally one of the dogs, but it's a strategic activity and so we have an alternative and I said alternative we want to we all are yes, we really do and moving the job is that is our alternative. The job is fun. We have and we have super there's coffee. We have outdoor beans. The fourth one is the Texas Grand Slam Champions writing a piece and the food is really for us. So for each month we ask a question related to some subject that's the issue or community. And our phone here said we started with who are your families? The topic is diverse. In the accident, people that is the person and we saw there are people who see our nature as family, our nature as someone who's made their own together. And some people were not able to warm them properly. So we started with the question, who is your family? The question was freedom, not cover. This color is not the America, because there's color, it's not that, this company is and that's all the things that look like one for us to get the first between the team. And so we're very excited about doing that on Thursday night. We're very excited about the people getting that together. So I did promise that I would tell you a little bit about social media and movement. And so we really spent everything through Instagram and through Facebook. I threw the flyer and the script something. But those little videos we did, people see it through the off top now, how that's a real thing. But the way that they really get the information about the shop, they get excited about the shop, is through Instagram, pictures of what's going on, pictures of art, and beauty, pictures of who is going to be performing. And Instagram and Twitter and Facebook are many ways of getting the word out about what we're doing. One is actually change social media and field initiatives. They first move in the field on shop. And so I wanted to talk to you about people having trust in brands, which is real in your social media image. I wanted to get a quick example of that. One is that when I was in Central Missouri, only there, I'm not going to get any brands that we used to work with, I always owned them, and it's now I'm being organized with my information about person and other movements and things like that. Three things that Eric did. In order to make themselves the meaningful person who walks on Twitter to actually have a one was a big actor. Being connected to being a big actor. Two, it was the truth. It was constantly getting information. People could always go and know that they always know what's going on through the same stuff. And third, there was community collaboration. So other people were retweeting him, were fun, and people who were respected in their community, who were really people to know, people who were respected, were interacting was even on social media. And so when I watched the social media, I could trust here. If it says what's going on with the phone, I could see that he was there, and taking pictures, videos, and and so he built a brand that he trusted. It's not following the at RFC last year. And then he took that audience method and he started a daily newsletter to give information. I got my last one on Friday. To give daily information about what's happening and work to action. And give daily information about what's happening in this country around issues which is specifically rooted out. And each day, this comes back, and each day there is an update of how many days this since someone has been shot. Robert Lyon, Jr., Stephanie Best, other surveys. And then it gets to Anthony Joe articles that have to come and see about the community to justice, through post of information. So this was a good, really good special week. That's one. That's it. When her thing came into the evening, I was also up there. And almost all of those three things, consistency, accuracy, and collaboration, not basic stuff. And we didn't have to do research, we didn't have to do information. And people are kind of going forward, we want collaboration, want to bring out effective community. So we had the things like people taking singular topics like meeting clothes to second position. And then we would have somebody in Illinois send a 18-wheeler shop of clothes. That 18-wheeler shop of clothes was a no place to go. We would be dumped in the street. We would be following the 5 visitors, and we would be going to move down up that hill. And so that's why it's important to find social media, to find the questions to talk. We want to national community to work together to make social change, to address national disasters as well as social justice issues that affect threat. And so social media not only utilizing it, but not just will trust to apply that. So that's what I want to generally say. I wanted to make one introduction to our post. So because in using social media in this state, the same way that she already has been doing it, it seems to be very all over the country. So a couple weeks ago, we had a statewide march in Austin on a Women's March Access. And one of the organizers was saying that today and has moved all our people to trust it in the state. So I wanted to introduce you the organizer, one of the two organizers of the Women's March Access, as well as somebody who is sitting at the shout on a Sunday, sitting whatever she wants to, at the shout on Thursday, because we like to have artists who lead out, like the episode of being expected. We like to have artists who lead out what they talk about. And so our artists have a foundation with the right to get into it as far as work that makes it here. And so I wanted to go back to the guy, which is one of the things. I've also listened and taken place here in Texas. So, and I would say goodbye. Thank you so much. Other things that we can't really know right now, but Second. Esteemed Sky is Young Mozart on social media, YUNG Mozart. And the shop is Speed Shop HTX. So follow us and keep abreast of what's going on in the city.
Once again, if you want to take pictures, videos, and commentary about that hashtag Monday Media Madness. Monday Morning Media Madness. Monday Morning Media Madness. Say it with me now. Monday Morning Media Madness. Monday Morning Media Madness. All right, we got to hashtag that. All right, coming up next, we have Mr. Daniel Cassidy. Yeah. Alright. I've been messing up all morning, so we're going to get this right, okay? He's a co-founder of Shiny Box Web and Mobile Manager at Baker's Hughes. Digital marketing, global marketing, hailing from Yorkshire and England. Developer of mobile apps and AAA console games such as Lockband and Call of Duty. Alright. Round of applause for Daniel Cassidy. I'll be back here because you really out how passionate how long very, very physically we're ahead about continuing learning very close. Also, it's young game development. Very January. So I hope it's growing all that solution about with the little screen like 9 to 5. We flew up there to like another company. I just spent this weekend at the game development conference in San Antonio. I shouted for 3 days. That's why I felt like this. But because of that, it's not about anything. So bear with me as I meander. One of the things that I noticed, obviously, and we both game development and software development and creative staff. So keep on the same people, same business, hardware, or want to leave software and do the stuff. Regardless of what I'm doing, same people need to do stuff, same people like that. Look up, need something done, people like Tristan and that. And I was thinking about this weekend on the San Antonio. And realized I'm creating a small world of kinds of people that I worked with 7 years ago in California, 10 years ago in the UK, and even in Houston, obviously they're still with it. And we were reminiscing, all the names came up, and then somebody came to me that especially now in the world of social media, the world is extremely small. It's extremely small. It's especially small when you're working in the digital field. When you're doing this kind of thing. And one of the reasons that I run into the same people over and over again is reputation. And I used to think of reputation. There is I heard the first guys who wrote about the field so that's reputation just goes it's not actually it's a real thing. It's round. What you're going to do is do it. You follow through. And what you like when you do it. So people all don't tell me we don't have to work with you. So I have to say now that I know well social media, anything you say. So the other side of the world, I prove about 1.2 times the speed of light. Be conscious, be careful, and do the right thing. And doing the right thing will only be put the first step to the wall or something challenging to get really good. But your reputation and your name will long last you and it travels with you. So the back up, very privileged to be here. Yeah, thank you very much.
that was a lot of things from a lot of the people that we heard from. We had an opportunity to teach wanted to have from John Sims, the kid, the 14-year-old. And this is how those relationships and how it's all relevant. You know, PK has, he understands how the people work. And John is creating brand new, things at 14 years old, which tells us that age has nothing to do with purpose. It has nothing to do with your gift. It tells us that where you're from or where you've been has nothing to do with what you call today. We had a doctor from Kelly told me, or thank God, a church is taking their space and making it a worship space. So that we continue to have worship. Now, how is that relevant to you? That's saying that with social media, with these people who use technology, that's basically something people cannot do. But it's our job as to see how does that fit with what you're trying to do. How can that take you on the next level? To get your education system, you have families living on one end of the world and a test which is going to be connected. Well, how can you use it? Your business. Is it that, you have a target or demographic somewhere across town or somewhere across the state that you don't know how to reach them in a more effective way? Or with the nonprofit that you want. So, as you just take on the beginning, think about how it is important to me. What is what I'm called to do at this time in my life. Before we hear from Diane, Rheos, I'm going to make sure that everyone eat, get something to drink. I had the opportunity to hear her speak before, and she was structured. Okay. But she said systems, and what she said to me was so profound. I had to have her, and I had to have the opportunity to hear what she had to say about systems and communication and how it's so far behind time. But anyway, make sure you get something to eat, and we'll do from one more speaker. Also want to encourage you to hashtag what they want to eat your madness. As you tweeted or told them on your Instagram, your comment on the social wall that Daniel was so kind to create. He creates everything. You name it, he can create it. I don't know how many of you are familiar with rock band or gaming guys, but he's there. They started. And he still creates the thing. So again, make sure you get to know the people around you, get something to eat, and then know his diet.
Are we beating up with Diane right now?
Yeah, we picked up that.
All right, I'll give it over to Diane. She's on that screen. Hold on.
Hello, Houston. Hello, Houston. I'm not sure if you see me yet, but you might hear me. Do you hear me yet? This is Diane in Portland, Oregon. Coming to you from Portlandia. I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, but here I am in Portland.
Okay, look it up to there, yes. Hello?
Hello. Calling to you from Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
Hey, is it working?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, Diane.
Excellent.
All right, give us 1 second.
Okay.
Hello?
I'll give a shout out to Hannah.
Okay, give us
A shout to Hannah from the shout. Nope, I'm still here. I did, seeing if there was still a setting on my end. Yep. I'm still here. Yep. Yes. Yes.
Okay, we all know he's cooking. You are just you're projected on the wall right now.
Okay.
The main projector is we're going to talk just back to you. And then we'll be speaking and you're going to close it out.
Okay.
Okay. And, yes. So, Diane, did you come back? When I let you come back. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take you off the speaker is right.
Off the phone speaker, you mean?
I'll take you off I'm gonna mute you on the phone, like, and cut you
Perfect.
off. I won't have feedback.
Okay, it looks like you can hear me. I'll just wait for you to say go ahead, since I can't tell for sure.
Okay, can I have everyone take your seat as we prepare to do this today?
Hi, everybody.
Okay, we can hear you, Diane.
Okay, great. I can go ahead, huh? Perfect. Well, I want to say hi from Portland, Oregon, home of Portlandia. I got the pleasure of meeting Seconda and Hannah, and I recommend you go to the Shout. It's a great place. Okay, I think am I fine to go ahead? Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I believe I'm all online and ready. I am a structurist. I call myself a structurist because I have 35 years business management experience and then a master's in whole systems design. And I have always been intrigued and interested by how the structure and the system of something absolutely creates and determines our outcomes and how we produce things. So what I've heard today, I've been able to hear some of your conversations. You're talking about organic systems, you're talking about social change, you're talking about having an impact in the world and how to use social media. And I can guarantee that when you really look at the systems and structures of what you're doing, that what you're doing can powerfully begin to work in new ways. But it's really going to take a structural shift. So you can find my work on my website, dianerheos.com, D-I-A-N-E, and Rheos is river with the Greek spelling, which is R-H-E-O-S. So it's dianerheos.com. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, etc. So I want to talk to you about how systems thinking can really increase your ability to have impact. So if you've heard of systems thinking, maybe you've heard of systemic change, things like that. Systems thinking can sound really complex, but it actually is very simple. Systems thinking tells us that everything is interconnected and interdependent. It's just the connectedness of all things. So in my master's work for whole systems design, I had to take a course on natural systems, which at the beginning really annoyed me because I wanted practical business applications for systems thinking and how to use it. But natural systems, that course really transformed me because I really grokked and understood systems better, but I also understood that to me God created the universe. Natural systems are how systems are supposed to operate, not the way that we are using them. So natural systems are interconnected, interdependent, they're self-organizing, and they're participatory. Everything in the universe, in the natural world, constantly evolves, adapts, and transforms. Organic systems, that's what we're talking about. So what systems thinking tells us is that every behavior and action comes from the existing system. Systems are actually never broken. They always produce exactly what they're always going to produce. So if you want change, you are actually going to have to change the structure and the system itself that you're using. So you need to not just be talking about what you need to be doing differently, you also absolutely have to be talking about how to do things differently, how to use different processes, structures, and systems so that what you're doing works. So there's a big difference between natural systems and our human-made systems. Our human systems that we are all using are based on this old, mechanistic age where we, made tools and machines, and one part connects to another part, and we can engineer and control the entire thing. And somehow we have translated how machines work into how people work. Human-made systems are really very top-down. They're hierarchical, they are mechanistic, they're linear. We absolutely believe that we can control everything and that we're supposed to control everything. So there's two things. I think a natural system is self-organized, and I'll talk about that. That's our goal. And the way to get there is through communication. Self-organization, to me, means participation. It's a participatory model. It is our existing hierarchical system or top-down system uses almost no communication. So if you think about it in that pyramid shape, only the people at the top get information, can participate in the conversation, they control the agenda of what even gets to be talked about. But when we shift that and let everybody participate in the conversation, adapt and change the agenda, then we actually put everybody at the same level. So a self-organized system is where everybody in the system has exactly the same ability to change, adapt, or evolve the system. We're at a time right now, an evolutionary time, where we want to be participants. We are no longer okay with being receivers, consumers. We want to be engaged. And the whole social media, internet as social media movement has awoken that in us, where we want to be full participants in every conversation. We know that we have the authority and the responsibility to be part of changing our planet. So our underutilization of communication, structurally right now we totally underutilize communication, and that has left us feeling isolated, disconnected, fear-based, bereft. It has led us to marginalize and judge each other for almost everything. And I'm absolutely positive that for me, that is why so many of our systems are failing around us, because that is no longer working for us. We are awake and we want to be a part of things. So when you use communication, including social media, to ensure that everybody has access to the same information and to contribute to the agenda and participate in the conversation, then that is how we're going to stop marginalizing each other. We're going to be able to create social justice and balance power. So communication is absolutely the key to learning how to self-organize and be creative, co-creative together to really change our planet. So I apply systems thinking to the discipline of communication. You guys are doing massively great work. So much of our social media is attempting to be participatory. You're trying to be in conversation. You're not just trying to give information out. You're trying to get information back. But what we're doing needs to massively multiply. A living system has this unending flow of living communication. I mean, think of your body that's constantly giving information back and forth and changing and adapting, and one part's reacting to another part. That is what we need to create in our organizations and in our world, a flow of living communication. And it's going to take a really foundational process shift to increase the amount of conversation and communication we need. So I actually believe that technology or social media pieces are probably, we're still utilizing, it's like we use some 5% of our brain. We're only using 5% of our capacity within social media to really engage in conversation. So a communication system is taking your social media pieces but also linking it. You're linking together people and with as many different modes of communication as possible so that we really come together. So really look at what you're already doing and believe that what you're doing could be massively increased. Link it with personal relationships, link it with social activities, but use a much more expansive system of communication. And we absolutely, this is really about teaching the system itself how to operate differently. We have to change our systems of conversation and communication so that we can lead and engage each other to the same level of responsibility and authority, because all of us are on the same place in our system. We actually have all the same amount of power, we have the same amount of authority, and we all need to be participating in a self-organizational structure to achieve new things. I think I'm going to stop there since I can't hear what you're doing there, but a big hello from Portland, Oregon, and it's so fun to participate. Hello. Oh, you're welcome. That's the way it goes. Good. Well, I'm glad they could hear. It's like I think they can hear, so I just kept talking, but okay, well, thanks for putting this on. It's amazing. You collect fabulous people, so I'm proud to be a part of that. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, best blessings. Bye-bye.